I thought I'd do a quick explainer video about Powtoon, similar to a PowerPoint. You go to Powtoon here. My internet's really slow, so this video might be slow. You sign up here, and then you can just sign in with your Facebook. And then you get to this screen here. So you can choose different types, or you can choose a blank Powtoon to start. And then when you're done down here, you're going to have the different Powtoons that you've worked on. So let's just start with a blank one. Again, this might take a little while to... My internet's terrible. Okay. Now, one thing about this site is that it's all sits on their server. So everything you do, animations, videos, everything you do is on their server, and it saves on their server. So you have to save a lot. And even after you've made something move, you want to click off of it and then save. Because when you're still on the object, it won't save. And there may be delays. So this could take up to 4 or 5 hours to do one, depending on your internet. My internet's really slow, but if your internet's faster, then it will be fast. But it's been frustrating at times because I'm paying for the slowest internet. So when it loads, it's going to give you a workspace, and over on the left you're going to have slides, and you're going to have a timeline below it. What's nice about this is that our presentation is 5 minutes long. You can actually make this exactly 5 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever you want. You can make the timing on each slide the amount you need to either read it or explain it. Plus, when you upload it as a YouTube video, you'll have a pause button. So if you say you make it 3 minutes, you can still stop it and pause it as you talk. I'm just going to get off of that for a moment. Okay, so here's your first blank slide, and over here is where your slides will be positioned, and down here is your timeline. So say you want a background. You can go with a white background, and over here you can add text. It says if you go over everything, you'll see backgrounds, text, characters. Lately, what I've really liked a lot is the videos right here. So if you click on videos and then you scroll a bit, this looks interesting. Oh, these are premium. So these are pro videos, meaning you have to purchase the product to get them, to use them. So so we'll skip those. I have a free Powtoon, but you can purchase marketing videos. These are the ones I was using for my project. So for instance, I like this one a lot. It's not showing, it has a small box here to show it, but because my internet's slow, it's not showing it. There it goes. Trying. So here is the video, and it made an extra slide here, so there's 2 slides. Say I want another slide, I can just click these 3 buttons here and duplicate. Now I have 3 slides. You click on the first slide to go back to it, and then say you want some text. Then you go over here for text. You add a title. You just click on add title and it adds it in here. So I'm going to add a title in here. This box, this title, all of the tools are right here. So I can change it to white. This X gets off the color picker, and you can change the size. And then when you go over to the box, you can actually grab it and move it. And then these are effects. down here. So you can, if you click on an effect, you can make it type itself, for instance. Let's do that. And here, down here is the timeline, so it's showing up immediately. So let's pull it a little bit over here so it shows up a little later. And if you click this play button plays just this slide, and this play button plays the entire 3 slides. So let's start the video at the beginning, and then click the play button. And that's what it looks like. And then hello is typed in. So stop it. This is where, see how it's still moving? This is where there's some issues with the server. I think it's in, the creator's from London, so it might actually send all the way out, I'm not sure. If you click the text box again, you get this cog, and that's where you can get your tools. And there's a lot more you can do here. You can make it move. So if you had a person, you can make them move from A to B using this. And then you can bold it and change the font. You can center it here, just like in Word. So if you double click on it, it selects everything. So then you can type like a whole bunch of words. And what will happen is the box will just get bigger. And again, you can move it around. Now, once you've done that, if you click off of it, then you go up here and click Save. Then all of your work is saved. But you've got to do that. If you don't, if you just go to the next slide after you've done this work, it won't save it. So then, if you move this box, say over here, then you go into the cog again, and then you can align it. And then you can also make it, if you pull it like this, it'll go up top, like it'll it changes dynamically. So, and then over here are all of your items you can use. There's characters. You can click into each of these boxes to get a character, and all you do is you just choose one, like that. And then you make them big or small. And let's see, what's this? Pose. So you can change the pose. If you want him sitting or something, typing. And then you can move him around. If you pull him over here. And down here is your timing on that. Like this. Now, if you start the slide over and click play, you're writing there, and then he's moving. So there's a lot to play around with. And in here these are props, tech, web, basics. So you want to make sure they're free. So all of these are free. If you go way down, I'll just show you one of these. See, some of them move. And then further down, they won't be free. If they say pro, they're not free. Here's shapes that you can put in there. Images, that's when you can put something in from the internet. You just click here, upload, and then you upload an image that way. And videos. And then if you click this speaker, you can choose the song you want. Add music, because this is a blank power tune, so it didn't actually have any music. Hits happy. Let's hit happy for a moment, and then just listen to one. It says you have to make sure it says use, not pro. And I'm just going to use that for a moment, and then let's start it all over and play the whole thing. So, oh, by the way, these are your seconds. So right now we're on 10 seconds. And if you notice, when I put this globe in here, it put it way over here, so you have to pull it where you want it to go. So say you want it to show up right after the text. Here's the text. See how I'm hovering over it, and then globe, and then this guy. I'm going to pull this guy over here close so that each item goes one after another. I'm going to make him go even slower, so through all these seconds. Then on the next slide, there's nothing happening. I'm just going to take some 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds right now. I'm going to bring it down to 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and that should be good. So now it's all done. So what you can do now is you can go up here to preview and export. So that's your first slide. That's your second slide. Let's just go to the third slide. In here, click in the background, click in the videos, and we'll just change this video to some data. And it's asking, do you want to change it? Yes. Just so we can see the difference. And now go back to preview. I just changed the video, so it's having some upload. So you can turn the music down too, so that you can talk over it. And there's your data for data presentation. That's the third slide. Then what you do is you export here. And when you export, it's going to go to a new export option. Then you can create a Powtoon page on the Powtoon website, or you can upload it to YouTube. So I'm going to go through this one for YouTube. That means you also have to have a YouTube account to do that. If you don't, you can put it on Facebook, or you can just use Powtoons. They allow you to keep it on their server for free. So then I'm going to use my Gmail, make it public, click next, and then I'm going to add a description in here and a title. So you want to change the title and you want to add a description, and then you want to select a category like education, click next, and you don't want to touch anything here. You can only hide branding if you pay for it, and then you click upload. Takes about 5 minutes to upload. So it's now being uploaded to YouTube, and you'll get an email to your email account with a link. And then once it's done, it'll show you what it looks like here, but this is not actually the YouTube site. And then, when you're done, you can click My Powtoon up here. After you've done it and you've looked at it at YouTube, and say you want to fix something, something's not a slide's not long enough, for instance, and here it is down here. So what you do is you go into these are all your Powtoons. You go in and you edit. You go through the same process again. You go to the slide that you're having trouble with. You fix it, lengthen it, add some more wording, change it, maybe you misspelled something, and then when you're all done, you upload it again to YouTube. And that's it.